So I'm playing in the week 0 against A&T. I did create this A&T team. So that's one of the teams that I created and everything. So it should be a tough matchup and everything. I'm still in the Big Ten. So we'll see that. I'm not doing the coach mode this time. I am just gonna play it out and everything. I would enjoy doing coach mode against somebody else to see how that is and stuff like that. It was interesting. It's like a chess match when you do coach mode. But I'm gonna go ahead play this out and everything. Let's see. I am going to first game of the season. Week 0, I'm just going to go with the Jamaican Pride uniforms. And as you can see on the other side, like I said, I created the A&T team. I think I can't remember if I had looked at the jerseys and everything to actually do that, or I just freestyled it and everything. But look me up in download center _McKenzie. You'll see all the teams that I created.
Some would call it swag, some call it
oh, this is a night game too.
Being a diva, but when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Another season of EA Sports college football kicking off here in week 0. It's the Lions and the Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, I caught up with the Lions head coach. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So the Lions offense will have the football first. And we take a look at
I wish on when you create the players, you can put their where they're from and everything, because
winning the running back job for the opener. Ready to fire from the pistol. Wide receiver going in motion. Changing the routes with his receivers. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Probably shouldn't have done a motion right off the bat.
They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on second down. Nice play to
I did not see him.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
Oh, I'm messing up
Not
already.
exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he got loose. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And the fan bases in the South, they're pretty crazy. They're pretty psychotic. They follow recruiting. They follow the transfer portal. And they've been following this cat right here. Like, big-time receiver, joining this league, joining your team. Expectations, Palmer, they're high. And you see why on that play. Dude's got some skill.
Yeah, he's big time, man. Listen, I'm not going to say this guy was flying under the radar before, but now he's going to become a household name playing wide receiver in the SEC. This is a conference that not only pumps guys into the NFL, people win Heisman trophies playing wide receiver in this conference, and this team thinks this guy's got an opportunity to be there in New York at the end of the year.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
What's Dusty that messed up?
They'll throw it. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
I waited too long for that.
This is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can.
Oh, this is not the play I wanted.
And those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. Breaks into the open. He's at the 30. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Up to 44 yards on the ground already. What a way to get this season started. The Lions with the 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Blake. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Lions!
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Oh, now I gotta make sure I call the right plays on defense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Dad. Tight end already injured.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Aggies offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David, and we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They are going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, and you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop, man.
That was on me, because I should have been in the backfield already, man.
And they
I hesitated.
People against their will. And this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so
God definitely beat my own.
That was a lightning fast decision. You can tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Long way to go on second down. Straight ahead, it's Cohen. And he's brought down after a short gain. outlined in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Way back in his own territory as he hauls it in. He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Lions! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. So much for putting your heels on the 10 and not going backwards. He didn't want to just let that go. He grabbed it and took it to the house.
And when you got that kind of ability, I will give you the green light. Absolutely. You just catch it and you just go. He does the refs.
If you know the real names, you'll catch some reggae greats on this team. If you're true Jamaican reggae dancehall, you know some of these artists' real names.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown.
I got the lead, so.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive.
I gotta
They've gotten off to a
maintain what I'm
start. Need
doing.
to put something together on this drive. They'll try it over the left side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Quick screen to the spacer out wide. Still running at the 40. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Tight end now in motion. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it and forcing the incomplete.
Fires toward the end zone.
Oh my God, he's wide open.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it wasn't close.
And the receiver was able to run right by him. And
Exactly my question. But that was man covered. I don't understand like how every time I'm in man coverage, there's one person that's uncovered.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna run it. It's Blake. Nice move to keep running.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Motion from the wideout. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. The Lions line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Headed outside, it's Cohen. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Second and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Bring him down.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. Catch is made at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He's going for the big play. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And sometimes as a quarterback, man, you're sitting on that sideline and you watch the other guy go out and just deal, right? And put together a drive, score a touchdown, and you want to come out and you want to answer and you want to be aggressive. And sometimes you take shots, sometimes you force things. So I would recommend to him, just stay within the offense, take what the defense gives you. Don't be too aggressive.
Brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, man.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter.
What are we at? 3rd down.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They weren't able to get that
Oh,
one off.
man.
It'll be a delay of
I did not know
game.
that had a motion on it.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Right side, it's Powell. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on third and really
I'll trust my
long.
defense.
Making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their playmaker get behind there. They were going to come up, make a sure tackle, and force the fourth down. And now you can make the decision on what you want it to be, but I like the execution by the defense.
No room to bring it back. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Fresh center down's going to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Trying to take it back. 10. In with the pick 6. Touchdown, Lions. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant
eating a
gap
W.
develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
All right. See, it was a good thing I trusted my defense. I was about to back my offense up if I didn't make that 4th down play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, on the Lions sideline right now, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Follows his blocks. It's Blake. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Sells the run, looking to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. There's no question this team is reeling, down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Wants to throw one first. Tight end finds a soft spot. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Second down, gonna throw it. Finds his target. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under pressure.
Hey,
That one's
man.
incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. On the return. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Finds his man.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Making the adjustment. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Drops back on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guy.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. On the move. Turning it on. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Drives inside. Maybe some touchdown Lions. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Looking for blockers. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got a man. It's Cohen.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Look out! Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
You know, one of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Looks it in. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. The snap sets up to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Got to make the play on 4th. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Play action on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down. Back
I was hoping to get around him.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He'll pull it down and run. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And that is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
They're all over him. Oh, he wants it all. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at the home team taking on the Buffalo Bulls. And it's the home team who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. It's hardly a secret.
I'm trying to remember, I don't know, I have a brain freeze right now. South Georgia's from the Chad Powers. Is it called Chad Powers?
Continue to add to this lead in the second half.
It's a Hulu show. I didn't create that team. I saw somebody online in a TeamBuilder group, and I was like, I have to have that team, so I downloaded it.
On the return, it's Fields. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Aggies head coach at the half. They have to make some decisions here to start this second half. Their star running back getting his first start, he's young, and he has not run the ball well. They're trailing in this game, and they will have to decide how much they can rely on him here in the second half.
That's why I wanted to score at the half, because with this game, I don't know what it is, but the computer goes into halftime, makes some type of halftime speech, and all of a sudden it's a totally different game in the second half.
And now it's first down again. They'll try the left side. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They'll need a bunch on second down. Pulls option. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
They got me on that.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Oh, that.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back, because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Turns it upfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
The Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Got his man. Touchdown, Aggies! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
They must be doing the running man.
Touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Can't mess around on offense now, man.
And the extra point is good. They still trail.
I told you.
35-14.
Somehow, like,
put it in the end zone with a
computer
scoring drive.
go into the half. They speak to their players, make adjustments. It's a totally different
and
game.
He takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Sweet cut there. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
If you want to test the physicality of a defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
They're going to ride this running back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll move the tight end. Sells to fake. Buys time to his left. Stands in and takes the hit.
Dang.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Falls incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball. The Lions will send out the punt unit.
Number 35, on to punt it away.
Looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Caught. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Looking down the middle. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. And that's a great start to this second half.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Running inside, it's Cohen. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might
Come on,
have been
man.
too rough on the quarterback there.
Oh, come on, man. Wow, and it was me. Hey.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs.
You gotta pay
after the
attention to what
penalty.
I'm doing after the ball's thrown.
Motion from the wide receiver. On the move, it's Cohen. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10, as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Hits inside, it's Cohen. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run.
That ran right into that.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rush right in his face. He's going to take off. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I'll tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. A really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
That's reeled in. It's Parks. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give them a first down. The Aggies have this offense rolling. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cohen.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Fighting for it, it's Parks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tells the run, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun. Flips it out to the back. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Makes the grab. Touchdown,
Damn.
Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have a day on film. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Oh, they've got him in the backfield. A disaster on that one and a loss of 6.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Second down to the air. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
Yeah, you could tell he wanted to get it to the big man, and I would too, by the way. You got a 6'4", 6'5", 6'17" wide receiver out there. You want to throw it up so he can make a play. Set those feet first, then you give it to him.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Hauls it in to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the first down.
Nice move there.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Second down, going to throw it. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't. okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Quarterback gets the first down and more. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
But I tell you what, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long. But in a big spot in the fourth quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the first down.
Wants to throw on first. Out wide left, it's Blake. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Back to pass on second down. The screen, and watch out. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Well, there's no quitting this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And that's a good first down for this offense. Get something positive going. Like, listen, the possessions are shrunk now. We're in the fourth quarter. The clock is ticking for us. Down 2 possessions. You're not going to get many more, so they got to be smart with the football while still being aggressive.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. On play action. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to...
He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Aggie.
Oh,
and the comeback is on.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling.
Exactly what I said.
Getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing
They
their
go
job?
into the half.
Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Clock stops.
Haven't scored this whole half.
The offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The give as they work on that clock. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
Right back to it. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Quarterback changing the play. There's some daylight. Can't get him to the ground. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. First down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
That's a big stop for the defense. That running back has had so much success. You're down in the football game. You need to get the ball back to your offense. You create a play like this. This will get the fires going, get the juices going. Now we got to go get a few more.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Might as well run him again. Sees a crease. There's some room. Past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Lions!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Honestly, was just trying to run the clock out.
And with the extra point, the lead
But
is a
that'll
dozen
do.
here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And he finishes the drive with a thrilling 69-yard run to the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Fields. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Number 1 objective here, no turnover. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Hard running there. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey, guys, on the Lions sideline right now. As we told you before the game, this freshman running back in his first start had a huge opportunity today, and he has delivered. Late in this ball game, you have seen the productivity he's had, and he continues to grind out here. Every time he gets the ball, he's made something special happen. Continues to drive hard in his first start. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
PAT unit on the field. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Fields. And the returner will be dragged down. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright. Till next time.